and I'm a trader come trainer, NISM certified. I mean, I'm a kind of IT consultant as well as trading is my passion. So to give you heads up about myself, I've been in the industry for more than 10 years. Have 6 years of active trading experience. I'm a active trader as well, and I give sessions on options. I'm basically I'm a options guy, and and no, I'm sure that most of the people would have joined the session as options is something like that they look forward for. There are myths and pros and cons of options. So I'll try to cover as much as possible. Uh, the main thing what I wanted to give is a lot of people have a misconception of options: unlimited risk, limited profit, or unlimited profit. So these are something like catchy words which most of the people do hear and get carried away. Um, in options, as far as my experience goes, and people who actually believe, you should always look at the percentage terms of returns instead of absolute terms. You might be, hearing a lot of stories, people saying that they bought an option for 10 rupees and it made 100 bucks or 150 rupees. Yes, there might be, cases, but were they part of the entire journey is the question. Okay, and that is not required. That is not at all required. If you trade options as a mathematical permutations and combinations, you will make a very consistent and a great income. I mean, see, I am IT consultant, so I get a handsome salary as well. So what I'm trying to do is, along with my with my monthly income, I try to uh, create the option, create the strategy in such a way that I get at least 50% or 60% of my monthly salary. It is possible. Okay. With not much of further ado, let me proceed with the slides what I have, because I have got a lot of things to cover. And the main content that I have is, can we make a monthly income with options? Yes, it's possible. It is certainly possible. Okay. Let me another round of check. Are you people able to hear me? Am I too fast? If you have any questions, you can stop me and you can ask me questions. I have not started anything yet, but again, I just wanted to make sure that you people are able to hear me correctly. Can I get a yes or no on the chat, please? Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Janardhan. Thanks, Jishnu. All right. Fine. Let me proceed then. All right. Now, what I expect. Okay. Yeah, what I expect, from the people who are actually joined is, should have a basics of option, and option is like an ocean, so it is it cannot be covered in 1 hour. But what I expect is the audience who are attending would have basic knowledge of options. I'll try to explain with layman language, but again, what is a call option? What is a put option? What is option Greeks? What is a straddle? What is a strangle? It's something like which you can get it online. You can go to YouTube, and you'll be able to uh, you know get get the data. Sanjeev, yeah, Sanjeev, you're saying no, no for what? I mean, are you not able to hear me? Okay, fine. So these are the prerequisite knowledge that I actually expect. Let me try to make it very very. There is a disturbance. Okay. Are everyone facing the same problem? Are you people hearing some disturbance in my voice? Okay. Sunil, I think you have to rejoin. Probably it could be problem with your connection as such, because others are able to hear me correctly. All right. So yeah, let me proceed. So this particular program, what I've actually is I've targeted for people who are just salaried class. I mean, that does not mean that others cannot participate. What I meant is, people who do not have time to, look at the market all the time, and who are expecting a consistent monthly income, and who are also happy with small profits, because you know calculating profits in percentage terms, and I mean, as I clearly mentioned in the starting of the call, that you need to always calculate profits in the percentage terms instead of absolute terms. Okay, that is the main thing what I want to cover. All right. Now let me tell you, with the best example, what is an option. Okay. So I don't want to bore you with the normal explanation that you find it in the you know Investopedia or in YouTube. I try to make it very very simple. Option is nothing but an insurance. Here, the best one would be a car insurance, because most of the people in IT industry would have a car, and they know about what exactly is a car insurance. See, option is something like it's like a car insurance. So if you buy a car insurance, that does not mean that you don't know driving. Okay, it is something like it is a cover. It is something like you're being protected. That's what option is. So if you use the option in a very smart way, okay, you can make money. That will cover. The strategy part will cover later. So what I wanted to make you understand is option is nothing but an insurance for a underlying asset. Underlying asset would be your future. Okay, it could be your Nifty or Bank Nifty. Predominantly, I trade in Nifty and Bank Nifty, and I trade in weekly options, but I don't people who are getting into options for the first time, or getting into trying to learn options for the first time, would not encourage them to get into options, weekly options, because they are very very volatile, and the chances of doing wrong judgment would be much higher in weekly options. Okay. Nevertheless, I mean, once you get the grip, you can do it on weekly options as well. So, in a nutshell, options is nothing but a car insurance. So even if you look at a car insurance, there are different types of car insurance.